Yo guys, what is going on? It's MMXVII, aka 2017, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to pitch your song to official Spotify playlist curators. Now, if you don't already know, last year I got 2 of my songs on 4 different official Spotify playlists. I'll show proof of which songs and which playlist they got on, and hopefully this can help you guys get on some of the official playlists yourself. So first of all, if you actually want to pitch your song to official curators, you need to schedule your song. You cannot do this without scheduling your song. It will not work. It will never happen. Now, in the instance that maybe your song blows up organically anyway and they add it to some of these other playlists afterwards, that's a totally different case. Either way, this video will not matter to you because your song's already blown up. But other than that, the odds of you getting on official Spotify playlists that are curated by the official team, like not third-party people, the real ones, is extremely slim unless you pitch them. So when you go to your distributor to upload your song, in my case is DistroKid, which is actually today's sponsor. If you're interested in signing up for them, you can save yourself 7% by using my VIP link at the top of the description. Essentially, they just allow you to get your music on all major streaming platforms. I'm currently using the Musicians Plus plan, which is only $36 a year. Like, that's what? 1.5 Uber Eats orders. Like, it's so fucking affordable. They also have a ton of other features which allow you to like promote and improve your music. For example, you can get an official artist channel on YouTube by just using this tab right here. You can also become a Twitch affiliate. You can get promotional links that you can use to collect pre-saves. You can get another phone number so you can text and interact with your fans. A whole lot of stuff. So if you want to sign up for them, link is at the top of the description. Huge thank you to you guys for supporting me in the channel. Back to where we were, going to upload the song. The release date is one of the most important elements that I found when it comes to getting on these playlists. You got to think about it this way. So many people are submitting songs to get on the playlist. If you want to actually get noticed out of all of these submissions, you got to give them A, enough time to get to it, and B, enough detail to actually put it on a good playlist for you. So when selecting a date, I like to give at least 3 weeks from the closest Friday. If you can do more time than that, the more the merrier. So for example, it's currently Saturday the 17th, so the nearest Friday would be the 23rd, and then I would add 3 weeks from there, so it would take us to the 30th, then the 6th of August, then the 13th of August, so this would be the day that I release it. And I always recommend that you do it on a Friday. The reason I say that is because it is New Music Friday. A lot of people are looking for music on Fridays. They update all of their playlists on Friday. Once you start getting into the algorithmic playlist as well, you'll get into release radar the day that your song releases, and the initial release day of your song is the most important day. So if I'm gonna punch that in, we'll go August 13th, then we would set it to be released at 12 a.m. and I always choose New York time. The reason I do this is because I've noticed the playlist actually update on this time. If you set it to be 12 a.m. in a bunch of different time zones, so many different people are going to be hearing it at different times of the day. So I just want it to drop at the exact same time every time. Fill out the rest of the settings, click save, and send it out. Then after a few days, you're gonna go over to artist.spotify.com. I'm gonna leave that linked in the description as well. If you don't already have your Spotify profile claimed, it's either because A, you don't have a Spotify profile, or B, you're just lacking. Get on it. Go to that link, search your profile, and claim it. That way you can change like all your cover art, and that way you can actually do this process of pitching your song. So once your profile is claimed, you're logged in, you're gonna see this. We're gonna click on music, then we're gonna click on the upcoming tab, and your song is going to show up in here. So you can see my next song, Guilt Trip, is set to release. It's actually dropping on August 13th, which is kind of ironic that I said that for the video. If you want to pre-save it, I'm also going to leave that linked in the description. Obviously, no pressure. If anything, I would prefer that you go listen to my latest song, Make the Bed. It's my best song. Music video's out and everything. I'm going to throw that one in the top right corner. Definitely go watch that after this vid. When you're here, you're just going to click on pitch a song. You can only have one song pitched at a time. So if you have a bunch of songs set to release, you can only pitch the one until that song is out, and then you can pitch another one. So we're gonna click on next. You're gonna set your hometown. I basically just set it to Toronto because there's a lot of artists from Toronto that have a very similar sound to me, and this is near where I live, and I just want to grow my audience in the Toronto area. We're gonna click next on that. For genres, you're just gonna search 3 different ones that work for you. So I'm just gonna choose hip-hop, gonna choose rap as well, and then I'm gonna choose pop R&B. Now a lot of these say optional, you don't have to choose them, but I always like to choose something just to give them something to go off of, or maybe this helps their filtering, I don't know. I always just go with African because the hip-hop / R&B scene is from the African American culture. For your moods, if none of these match it, then obviously don't choose them. For this one, I'm gonna choose chill and sad. The sort of energy of the song doesn't really feel sad, but the lyrics and like kind of the content of the song is more on the sad side, and I can see if it gets put into like a pop R&B playlist, sad is probably a good mood to fit amongst that. For the styles, I always just click on beats. Sometimes I add experimental, which it's not really that experimental. instrumental. Under instruments, I just chose acoustic guitar and drum kit because that's pretty much just what makes up the beat, but make sure you break this down, choose anything that is in the song. This is not a cover, it's not a remix, it was recorded in the studio, and no, it is not an instrumental. This song is comprised of only English, so we're gonna click on that. For the description, try to describe what you wrote about or how it feels, when or why you made it. So whenever I write my descriptions, I like to go a little bit old English, kind of old school, think that I'm writing something for like my English teacher. So I wrote, written from the perspective of a toxic ex-girlfriend, MMXVII and Kashaga speak in hurtful terms to represent the interpretation of the abused partner. A relatable tale with a spin on style and delivery. See? Who am I? Who is this guy? English major? Dr. English Major Nolan 17 here. Anyway, that's the last step they have to do, so we're gonna click on next. You can do a quick little review here, then we're just gonna click pitch, and the song is good to go. Now, keep in mind, this does not guarantee you a placement, okay? Doing this pitch does not guarantee anything. One thing that will happen from pitching your song is that whenever you drop it, your followers on Spotify will get it in their release radar. Now, release radar is partially built up of new releases from your followed artists, and it's partially just algorithmic based off of the type of music you listen to. So if you like music from very specific artists, make sure you are actually following their account. It'll do a lot of good for them, and it'll guarantee that it ends up in your release radar when they drop something new. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been doing this for every single release since I got on the first couple of playlists. And as for the songs that actually got onto the playlist, you can see my song Amends got on there. It got onto Fresh Finds Hip Hop and Fresh Finds. It was only on Fresh Finds for I think 1 week, but it was on Fresh Finds Hip Hop for like 3 or 4. It ended up getting me 16,576 streams. Fresh Finds got me 3,237. So hopefully one day I end up back on this playlist because clearly it does a lot. And the other song that actually got onto a couple playlists was Blood on My Hands. It got on New Music Friday Canada and Northern Bars. So that was pretty cool. It got me 3.1k streams, and New Music Friday got me 4.7k. Damn, I just noticed my own playlist has gotten me 1.1k. Holy, that's crazy. Y'all really fucking with the song in that playlist. Sheesh. Also, a lot of people ask me how they can get on my playlist. Okay, I'm answering it at the end of a couple videos because whoever sticks around is actually getting the good sauce. There's only 2 ways to actually submit your song to me. One is through being a member of any of my subscriptions on my website. The starting one is just $5. It's similar to Patreon. I'll leave that linked in the description down below. Or by submitting to my weekly streams, which as of right now, I do every single Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's free to submit. All you need is the Twitter account. There's a skip the line option available as well. And I give out a cash prize at the end of every single week. So if you submit to me, your song's fire, you might win some cash, and you might also get added to some of these playlists. So it's worth coming out. Thanks again to DistroKid for sponsoring today's video. That's gonna be it. Anyways, guys, been your boy MMXVII, and I'm out. Peace.